What's up, Sag, and welcome to your June love reading. So, guys, let's get right into this and see what's going on in your love lives. Now, this will be for Sun, Moon, and Rising signs, and at the end, I'll do separate advice for singles and then for couples, just to see where you guys, fit into the equation. Okay, and for anyone that wants a specifically done personal reading for you, everything is in the description. Okay. What is going on with the sign of Sagittarius for love, June 2018? All right, one more shuffle. All right, guys, so let's talk about this. The energy that you have is the Six of Swords. Okay, so there may be something that you're choosing to move away from. Okay, this month. This could be maybe bad habits that you have, but it could be a person altogether. Okay, but moving away from something that may be a tad bit difficult for you and just giving up. Feeling like you've put so much time and effort into this, but you just can't take it anymore. We have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, the Emperor reverse, Page of Swords in the reverse. So someone is definitely testing you guys. There's something here where someone feels like they're not being true to themselves and they want out. Okay, clearly put. And whatever this is, I feel like it's something that you guys have put a lot of time into, but it just, again, it didn't work out. Now, going towards the past, we have the Temperance card in the reverse, which is your card, okay? And with that being in the reverse, you're off. Something just has you off. Your soul is not feeling good. You know that you're not really in equilibrium when it just comes to your body and what you're feeling. Okay, and you have the King of Swords. So this could have been with a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini that you were dealing with. Or this could be just the energy that you're having towards someone or that they're having towards you, where they're going to be very guarded. They're going to cut off anything that they don't feel is necessary or that's going to be helpful for their lives. All right, Hierophant in the reverse. So for some of you, maybe it's a marriage that fell out. For others of you, it could be a relationship that fell out or just something that you were dealing with that was very unconventional that you just knew you had to let go of. All right, so you have the World card. So you end, a chapter in your life that just didn't feel good. You're going into something completely new, and just turning over a new leaf. Why is this World card here? High Priestess, beautiful. So with this, you guys are really in tune with yourself. You're really listening to your gut, and you're going to do what's right for you. You're going to do what feels good for you. Moon card in the reverse. So you have complete clarity. You have that epiphany. You have that aha moment. And you know that you had to move away from whatever this was. But you're in your head still. Okay? You know in your heart and in your soul you made the right choice. But you're really thinking about it. And this is just a very mental card. When we start thinking about things and just creating these stories in our head that might not even exist. Okay? But you knew that there was an area that you weren't going to expand in. Okay, something that you just stopped waiting on. If there's absolutely no love interest at all in your life, because I know a lot of people ask us that, what about us? We're not talking to anyone and we haven't been for a while. If that is the case for you, then this is an inner battle. There's things about yourself that you had to let go of that just, it wasn't helping you. It wasn't you following the path that was true to you. And that could have been the problem and why you were having trouble, having people around if that's what you wanted at the time. Okay, in regards to love. Now, let's see why this Three of Wands in the reverse is here. We have the Two of Swords. So you're in a rock and between a rock and a hard place. There's an area that you can't expand with. You stop waiting on it. And with the Knight of Swords in the reverse, if some of you are dealing with this air energy, or whoever's representing that air energy, then they could be going, super reckless. So there's a part of you that's just like, I know that I can't grow with this. But maybe this person is really upset that you feel that way. And all of this could be vice versa. Maybe somebody may feel this way towards you, where you are trying with them. So there's just someone that I feel is trying here, and another person that's decided, no, I can't do this. It's not going to work. And, with the Two of Swords, someone is stuck because it's like, in your heart and soul that you want to move in one direction, but then you have another person that's saying, no, like, let's try this out. But the passion is dying out, that it's something that has to be let go of. With the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, that's, the sense of putting so much time and investment. And at this point, this person is acting petty and this person is very stubborn. But this person is ride or die, and this is somebody that it takes them a while to get into this way. So they act that way because something is just not working for them when they felt that it should have. Okay, now in the present moment, Chariot in the reverse, something that you feel you have, absolutely zero control of. And the Nine of Cups. So I feel like this is just a realization that there's just something that wasn't going to work for you. And there could be that sense of being happy that you may be letting something go. All right, but there's a burden here. There's a loss of control in a sense. And there's something that you feel you didn't have victory in. But the worst that could have happened, it's like it happened. You're in a place where you're getting over it. But I feel like you guys may be deciding to move away from something that you felt was just very forced. You're moving out of a place of limbo and gaining yourself again. And the fact that you're moving forward, look at what you're going into. You have the Ten of Cups and you have the Ten of Pentacles. That's a really strong energy. So whether it's you letting go of bad habits or letting go of a person, just something that wasn't working, you feel like you're on top of the world. It was burdening, but you're happy. I feel a sense of relief for you guys letting it go. And you focus on you. Even if you're with someone else at this time, you still have that inner tranquility, or you're trying to just have that focus on yourself, okay? We have the Six of Swords. All right, so I'm still moving away. Death card. The ending of something so that something new can come in. A complete 180. Someone's being rejected, left out in the cold. Okay? And I feel that in most cases, and it's not going to be all because this is general, but in most cases, it could be you guys, okay? The Sagittarians who are choosing to remove themselves from this. And with the Wheel of Fortune, it's like you hit the lottery because you let it go. Whatever it was, you guys had to let go. And I see a lot of things coming in for you because of that. So the next card that we have, and the last card for the present moment, is the Queen of Swords in the reverse. So again, this air energy that's following you. But I feel like this could be the other person, but maybe you guys as well carrying this energy. Queen of Swords in the reverse, she has a very high wall up, or he has a very high wall up. Someone that is going to be petty, all right? Somebody that, they can see a problem, really amplify it, and just have their sword in the air. It's like they're looking for a fight. Someone's definitely really out of their element, though, okay? And maybe it's because you're building yourself or just building elsewhere. Okay, maybe they don't like that. They don't like to see that. We have the Two of Wands in the reverse, so it's something that is a lost cause. You're at a complete standstill with it. You don't want to be involved with it anymore. And you're building yourself, but I feel that someone's not happy that you're building yourself. Or maybe it's just you being very guarded after leaving, a situation behind and feeling lost, but taking that initiative and that step to build yourself. Okay? Moving forward, we have the King of Wands. So the power's back, power's here. It never went anywhere. Okay, so let's see why this King of Wands is here. And what has you guys feeling so good besides the fact that you're awesome. And we have the Ten of Cups. So you guys are feeling really good and happy in a situation, whether, you have someone at this point or not. All right, you have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So there's not necessarily something that you're working on that could be new, but I feel like there's this sense of building yourself and having this sense of stability. But letting go of a situation where maybe there's a lot of third party stuff, maybe, this could also be your energy. Maybe you're going out, maybe you're having fun, but you're not necessarily starting anything with anyone new and you're just having a good time. But I feel like you guys are content with where you are. It's like, let me just enjoy this right now. Like, let's not talk about what's going to happen next week. Let's not talk about, this commitment or this, that, and the third. Like, this feels good. Let's enjoy this. Okay. So that's what I'm sensing, but there is a fallout here that's happened. With the Two of Cups in the reverse, this could also be, you arguing with someone else that, was close to you or that is close to you. Four of Cups in the reverse could be you guys accepting at this point that something has to be let go of. King of Cups in the reverse. So maybe something's let go of because you want to have fun, because you want to go out, meet new people. Maybe for some of you, you're leaving behind somebody that just wasn't faithful. Okay. Or maybe you guys are deciding that maybe you don't want to have that lifestyle anymore. If you were single and doing what you have to do. But there is a sense of arguing here because of you guys moving on from something. Okay. But there's someone that you guys are choosing not to talk to because, you just feel very unstable here. I do see new starts coming in for a lot of you, but a past that could be very, that could be a resistance in a sense between you and what you want to bring into your love life. All right, now we have the Queen of Cups as the last card here. So for some of you, you could be running into a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, male or female. Fool card. So for a majority of you, this is going to be somebody that you haven't been romantic with before. Not someone that you necessarily don't know. It could be a new person, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a new person, just someone that you haven't romantically been with before. And this is causing a huge change. Okay? But it's only when you guys reject something and cut it off. That's when you win the lottery. That's when you get the Wheel of Fortune. With the Knight of Wands here, you guys are feeling very good. And I see you guys either getting into a relationship or possibly reconciling. Okay? So this could be a journey for some of you to reconciliation, or for others of you, this could be letting someone go and then finding something good. And regardless of what it is, whether it's a reconciliation or someone completely new, I have a very good feeling about it. Okay, so I feel like this is really something that you can trust. I feel like love is definitely in your cards for this month. Okay. All right, so let's pull some cards of advice for Sagittarius singles, and then we will get into the couples. What is going on for Sagittarius singles? What is going on for Sagittarius singles? You guys have the Moon card, which could be secrets coming out or clarity that you're getting in a situation. You guys will get 4 cards now since that one popped up. But let's see what's up, guys. Okay. So, yeah, it's the same storyline, guys. There's some of you that could be in pain over something that you are not completely over. Okay, where you're trying to suppress it as best you can. You're going with the flow, but you just knew it was something toxic. For some of you, maybe specifically, you're dealing with the Capricorn, because I see the Devil card and the Page of Pentacles here. But there's something here that was making you unhappy, something that you weren't completely over, at least emotionally, but that you had to let go of. Okay, but because you let go of this, you're releasing a huge burden, and I do see you guys getting wish fulfillment. For some of you, there is a reconciliation coming in. Okay, because there's something here where there was a lot of problems, but now we have you guys releasing a burden and getting out of a place where you felt a sense of rejection, or where maybe you rejected somebody else. Okay, so I see you guys either reconciling with someone from the past or getting to something new altogether. But there's still something that is bothering you. There's still something that's in your heart. So if you're going towards a new person, just make sure that you've dealt with that so that they don't have to deal with the short end of the pain that you're still in, okay? All right, so couples, let's see what's up and what's going on. Should be nice and shuffled. Oh, this is beautiful. Guys, this is so awesome. For those of you, okay, there's going to be two aspects to this. For some of you, maybe there's fuck-ups in your relationship in the past. Maybe there's cheating. Maybe there's problems. If you're reconciling with your partner, I see things being very good this time around, especially if you're coming from a time of instability. So that's one aspect. Now, the other aspect is you guys completely let something go. That was very chaotic. And now that you do, there's a new love situation where there's no toxicity here. Whichever it is, you're focusing on someone and you guys are going to be so happy. Okay. This is cards of celebration. This is cards of marriage. This is cards of getting together, being with friends, having barbecues, like that good feel. With the Hermit card, for some of you, it could be specifically a Virgo, but for others of you, this is just intense focus. This is truly wanting to understand your partner, wanting to understand, what they think, what they like, what they dislike, and having this ultimate sense of happiness. Sag, love is in the cards. This is really, really positive, and I really, really love this for you guys. So, with the people that you have in your life right now, if you've let something go completely, or you're in the process of letting it go and you have something new already there, then I see that really working out. For some of you that are trying to reconcile, trying to fix things, because let's be honest, love can be all over the place. And, the true test is how much bullshit can we get through together. That's how you strengthen a bond with someone. So I feel like for some of you, you're just going through that. You're getting over the road bumps, and now you're reconciling. You're helping each other to understand each other again, to love each other again. But this is very positive, guys. So whatever it is that you have coming in, go for it. Okay, go for it. So I love you guys. I'll be back with your mid-months very soon. And if you guys would like a personal reading, you can either go to my website, highvibrationswithliz.com, or you guys can... if you have iPhone, you can download the app called Instant Go, where you can call or text me any questions that you have, okay? But everything will be in the description, so I'll check you guys later.